Hello, this is Brian Newman, and welcome to my channel, 5G Brio. Here I want to share my insights on 5G from my firsthand experience. As you might know, 5G has been deployed and launched in many countries across the world. Surprisingly, India is not yet among them. That's about to change, however. While late to the 5G party, I think India has a significant advantage that may help the country's telecom providers build a better 5G. I'll provide more on my insight into that in just a moment. What's essential with 5G as it relates to India is that this innovative technology aligns with the needs of that country in several ways. Chief among them, 5G is built on providing far more bandwidth to many more devices in a specific area. 5G should be able to provide 1 gigabit per second to users and support up to 1 million devices per square kilometer. Given the population density in many Indian cities, this is a high-speed, high-bandwidth tool that can meet the demand of a diverse nation. India is the largest democracy in the world, with 1.4 billion people. The population is second today to China, but the country is growing and will overtake China by next year. The U.S., by comparison, is the third most populated country in the world, but is less than a quarter of the size of India. Yet look at the number of cities covered by 5G in China, India, and the U.S. There are at least 356 cities in China with 5G and 296 cities in the U.S. In India today, there are none. However, once the current auction for the Indian 5G spectrum ends, that will change, and it'll change quickly. From 20 to 25 cities in India are expected to have 5G by the end of 2022. To date, bids have been reaching up to $19 billion for the 5G spectrum in India. Major bidders include Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, and Adani. Now let's get to India's secret advantage in deploying 5G. India has some of the brightest and most hardworking software developers and programmers in the world. I know, and I've personally worked with them. Today, the number of software developers in India is second only to the United States. However, India is expected to pass the US in the number of software developers within 2 years by 2024. Despite not having operational 5G networks in India now, software engineers, architects, designers, and programmers from the country have been employed and assigned to develop 5G networks in the US and Europe by all major carriers. That experience has given these men and women unparalleled access to knowledge and expertise in building connectivity and transport from the edge to the core of a 5G network. Given what US, European, and Asian 5G network operators have experienced over the last few years in 5G, their successes and mistakes will help Indian telecom companies roll out 5G faster and better. And as another point, 5G is software-centric. The software exists as layers and focuses on specific functions or components. In 5G, network functions will be containerized software and instantiated on private or public clouds. Telecom carriers will use container orchestration via Kubernetes to scale up and scale down quickly as demand and network conditions change. Indian telecom operators will run everything from the radio access network, the RAN, to the 5G core as software. Highly skilled Indian software developers and entrepreneurs will understand and apply the capabilities of high bandwidth, low latency networks, delivering operational networks sooner with higher reliability. Many European, US, and Chinese equipment manufacturers have focused on the hardware side of delivering 5G, and that is very important. However, I think what's more important is building the software that makes 5G networks more capable, more reliable, and more operationally efficient. India will have the advantage from what I see. Here's one more advantage. India has had time to prepare. They will have people who have built and operated 5G networks in other countries. Further, they have been training and have invested time over the last year in learning more about 5G. In my Udemy course, Understanding 5G, I now have more than 10,000 students. Of those, 60% are from India. In summary, Indians are investing in themselves and learning about 5G and ramping up what may be some of the most operationally efficient 5G networks ever deployed. If this video was helpful to you, consider hitting the like button below. If you want to receive more videos and my insights into 5G, subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to take my course in Understanding 5G or Understanding 5G Network Security, look for a link below. I would appreciate your comments and feedback as well.